Today, Saturday, the 12th day of September, 2020. On Saturdays, now we can get a real one pot, where everything will happen during the week, where they can put them inside this pot, and also any other thing we pass na your radar, where you feel say you want to share with the family, you can get opportunity. But as usual, make we compare last week COVID-19 figures them to this week, and we dig deep into we program for today. Last week na be the 5th day of September, and today na the 12th day of September. That's what the numbers them look like. The total confirmed cases na Salon last week na be 2,043. Today na 2,096. We get 53 people them we test positive inside this week. We don't increase the numbers them. Yesterday alone, na 18 people them test positive. Remember, few days ago, now 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, now we they get. But for one reason, for yesterday and today alone, we get 27 new cases. Just the 2 days then. Where it say last week, where we compare to the previous week, now be only 24 new confirmed cases that we been get. This week we get 53. Even the week before that, where we be compare, now be 39. We drop down to 24. Now look who side we dey. 53. We don't they go up. Is it that people then just feel say, Corona don't measures them not for be adhered to again? So we don't begin see the rise in numbers them? We need for wake up. 53 confirmed cases them this week alone. Make we continue. Last week, we get 171. Total number of people we lost their life to COVID-19. And this week we get 72. So now one person lost their life to COVID-19. We pray say that person in soul go rest in peace. But we'll compare for the past 3 weeks now, one person done they lost their life to COVID. One person each week. Pray so we'll go get a 0. The one them were in isolation center. Last week, na 366. Where the virus then at them body. This week, na 390. Obviously, because if we get this kind of high number, definitely we know see that number they go increase. The one that we don't recover from COVID-19. Last week, we get 1,606. Today, we get 1,634. So inside 1 week, we get 28 people we recover from COVID-19. The one them were in quarantine. Last week, we will get 272. Today, we get 237. Good, we get a difference of 35. The one that we discharged from quarantine. Last week, we get 10,884. And today, we get 11,021. So inside this week, 137 people are then discharged from quarantine inside Salon. Number of tests conducted. Remember, I say now I got to like for compare the number of tests them way NACOVAC they conduct. Last week na be the total number na be 28,969. 28,969 today, now 42,200 273. So inside this week alone, 3,304 tests that NACOVAC conduct. 3,304 tests. We now almost 50% increase as compared to last week when it be 2,060, which is good. We want to make them continue that way there for make we the test, because the more we test, now the more we go able for fish out the one them we positive now the community them. Make we get the other numbers them. Like I say, today na 9 positive case. 9 positive and na 538 tests na then conduct today and 9 turn out for be positive. Make we go to the Mano River Union countries them, then I go Kangi now by district. The Mano River countries them, the new confirmed cases then today, Sierra Leone 9, Guinea 33, Liberia 0, Ivory Coast 47. We wish we self be get 0 like Liberia. The total number na 89. Inside the Mano River countries them, 89 people them na then test positive inside the past 24 hours. The total number of people who don't die of coronavirus inside the Mano River countries them, Sierra Leone na 72, Guinea na 63, Liberia na 82, Ivory Coast na 119. Then they give a total of 336. Just now, that 9 positive case, then all 9 now from Western area urban. So Freetown, remember one time the provinces will begin champion, but Freetown look down the cut a year back, down the lead. So we will get Fambul and Freetown, please make we advise them. Because yesterday, or the first study on Freetown are in the lead. Yeah, we need for wake up inside Freetown. Make we give the cumulative number. Remember now 2096, but this now how the different districts them add for make we get that number there. Bo 112, Bont 87, Bombali 50, Falaba 11, Kailao 80, Cambia 30, Karine 11, Kono 73, Kenema 124, Koinadugo 36, Moyamba 58, Potloko 102, Pujeun 28, Tonkolili 78, Western Area Rural 253, Western Area Urban 957, inbound passengers, the one that will come on at the diaspora, let's have get category, 6 people now then contribute for this number here. So 6 people them that they don't come on a diaspora we test positive for COVID-19 na Salone. Inside the daily press briefing today again, NACOVAC want for remind traveling passengers them we say then they plan for go China. For say the Chinese embassy in Salone say if you want go na the country, you get for go do COVID-19 test. Now the Chinese hospital where they na Jui. However, they also say you can able for do now the 34 military hospital. Remember the last time I talk and I say because you're in the back then get Chinese presence. So I was still wondering why China now in the dictate who say for go do the test for go na the country. The same way flight be still Lego Salone. Where flight be still Lego Salone. Where the sick be then a China good one. Salone embassy in China be say the one the way they come out China for go Salone. They for go through the embassy there or na the embassy na telling who say exactly them for go do one. You could say, well, na the country. But we self now country. So what's going on? Because even today, and the NACOVAC, the member, people who want to travel for go China, for say Chinese embassy say, if you go to the Chinese hospital where they not Joy, and of course you know get a preference for say then come to you side the one come. No, now you get for good one. Or you gonna 34. Well, they will say nah they go they seek for get visa for going to them country. So maybe in that. Or is there something they want us to know? Well then they try for send message. Anyway, now the message that one there. So if you plan for go China from Salon, either Jue, China, the hospital na Jue or 34 hospital. Now there you go able take the test. And also remember, before them they say 72 hours, now if I don't take your test, right? But now Nakova don't push and they say 1 week. You get up to 1 week for don't take your test. Even if you're in a salon, if you're out of Sierra Leone, they don't extend them from 72 hours now, they don't extend them to 1 week before you travel. So you can get your result 1 week before you travel go salon. Well, another one day we get for the COVID-19 for this week. Make we come now to the other things them we pass through Sierra Network for the week. 5 communities in Kenema district be said and receive food items from Alazi and Global Village Network. On Sunday, 11 new confirmed cases, 0 death and 5 new recoveries. On Sunday, we'll be able to share silver blinding in audio 007. 007, and I be talk about the difference between one-party state and multi-party democracy. I don't know what in we go share because I see a lot of people they advise share a network and I need for stop. I don't think we don't get this conversation before. We go share. But however, I don't know what I reserve my opinion because when next week I believe I can definitely get something for say about the audios here. But I want to make it reach 10 first. Because waiting silver blinding be tell we and wait till the area now are two different things. But I know I'm go to 8. I know say by next week Saturday we'll go don't get audio 10. Make we hear Usai tap and day. Continue. But let us just get an understanding. As I've been saying, you know what, listen, nobody force you, just skip them. But say because you know one time, say we know for plan. Eh? Please. You know one time, I saw that posting one time. They get 17,000 views. Remember? Okay. So we'll be able to share that one day. And also George Macaulay in podcast, where he still talk about mindset. We'll be able to share them. On Monday past, remember? Black Monday. People let me don't talk on social media say Black Monday. We see some of we Sierra Leonean brothers them where they now the UK, then go to the park, they say Black in the Park, then come out there and they say then they protest for waiting up on a McKinney and some other things them where they call Black Monday. But however, Sierra Leone police people a press statement for one people them say as far as they're concerned, nobody no become it them. For take permission for say then they protest then call them Black Monday. So then be they advise people. Then be they advise people and say then you know catch somebody they get out because nobody no can take permission to them. But inside that comment they will get over 104 comments them. Inside that comment today, people then they say now lie the bet Salon police. Because they say the Black Monday, now for wear black, not to for go na street, for go protest. But inside the Salon police say, if now uniform you can wear, you left for wear your uniform, you go wear black, you go get question for answer to them. Yes. That's what Salon police say. They say, if you they wear uniform, school picking them for go school, then you choose that day not for wear your uniform. You go wear black. Definitely, you go get thing for answer to them. That's Salon police. That's what they say. But we're glad it's that they done. We not see any kind kuskas in the country, so we'll tell God thank you. Coach Kista say he don't call 51 home-based players them for training. Because waiting do, say it's a longer game where they come ahead. He say because of COVID-19 and some players them outside and they didn't get travel restrictions. So now I'm making one for train up the home-based them. And remember they get Nigeria back. Nigeria. But say one for train the home-based them. Then as the time they go, you go see how that team they go beef up. If they're able to get anyone from the diaspora, they want then they go join them. Local commercial bank will make me say they don't open the new branch na Kainlao. So yes, Kainlao now they serve get a bank, a proper banking system where in a local commercial bank na in the day. Maybe Amara Alpha go can tell we if commercial bank did it, Salon commercial bank, if they did it. This one, now something we I be the watcher with one kind way, but he look like say, then do the right thing, so we'll give them a pass. But this now waiting be happen. Parliament be called the Minister of Lands. Say, boku tin don't go na den table. Where then they complain about how the minister they behave with land them na salon. So, the Makoni say, the minister say, he know they go there. Then call him first, he give them deaf ears. He say, he know they go. So, Parliament, through the Attorney General, summon the minister again for go na Parliament. So people then say the Attorney General not to him for summon the minister. The Attorney General, I go jump, say you go summon minister. I mean a chief minister and walk around it. If Parliament no say they really want to see the minister, would they invite the minister the first if you not go, not to the Attorney General and for me then for go lay complaint to the chief minister. This chief minister, would they wait? Then for go lay complaint to the chief minister. But the Attorney General summon and instruct the minister say he need for go na Parliament make he go answer. But we see say this week we just done so the minister be get for go. So I don't know if now because now the Attorney General na tell and say for go make you go. But what about the first call where then call her where he make like say no yeah. But anyway, where the Attorney General come inside, he be get for end up go. Then we go now. We still wait to make Parliament right to make we see what happen there because the one the way they right now, the one the way they in favor of the minister say the minister wow Parliament, the Parliament go glad for the minister say hey, they do good work. Quick one so. What about the complaint they all wait and go lay? Hey. Okay, make we continue. ACC be giving updates on the action they don't take on the audit report, and then will be the second one. Dikovac Bo, yes, the district one the way they coordinate the COVID-19 response. Then they receive Share Network with Charity Foundation there. They receive with face mask where we be give them na Bo. Yes, Share Network we do thing. Remember, we don't give Kenema, now we don't give Bo. And the one that will give a free tongue all around from Waterloo. Una self see how we do them. On Monday, 1 new confirmed case, 0 death, and 0 new recoveries. The Canberra be go work in a Moaf community, and will be suiciding people and they dry fish, who suicide for them, who say somebody lost in life, but waiting and they are still there. I don't know if you don't watch that one day. Waiting the camera be go for not down na Moaf. But the people then still did it. This now waiting will be get from Judiciary of Sierra Leone. Then say judgment then a put local. Then 3 people then go be at the mercy of the jurors or else. Okay. We'll come to that one day. On Monday night, Nadando will be deal with the anti-corruption, the audit report on 1 and 2. I see a lot of people be the frown on this posting. The posting, we get them from Judiciary of Sierra Leone, the official. And how we get them, now so we serve them. We not dilute nothing. In this day, I'm inside the government of Sierra Leone. And I don't think you expect Sierra Network for go through that posting day for fine-tune them. At the end of the day, if something can go wrong, then can't hold Sierra Network for say, waiting them post, not to we post. And even inside the post, we even embed the original source when we get them from. People are still frowning. Say, why then go right so? This was the headline. You are sentenced to death by hanging. Justice Taylor delivered. Not to rewrite them. Inside the post, you will find out, say, not to rewrite them. Sarah Neto, I don't know, okay, maybe you're not in at the States, but we're in at the States, we know it's in called NPR. NPR, now network of different states them, then they take from the headlines them from different states them. Make them a national priority for the broadcast so that any side where you do, if you listen NPR, you go know what's in the happen at your state and what's in the happen at another state. So, say a network, that's how we form we serve. For say, all the arm of government, we will not say na the legit arm. When they post, we go bring them to you notice. Even the last time, the previous regime, that's what be the guy problem with people them. We be there on the opposing side. Oh, they post, why not they want no more than the post? Because that's the legitimate one them. So this one, how they post them, na so we self share them. So if you want to take them on them, it was embedded there. If you don't click that link, go there, then go blow mind there. But not to pass a network, they can't vex spa. I just want to make you get this understanding now. Yeah? The way we go, you see and they Sierra Network. Oh, camera they go waka, now we. Oh, can sit on now we. Yeah? Okay. On Tuesday, we'll be share audio 008, where Sylvia Blyden say, former President Kuruma will never be president again in Sierra Leone. He say, it's accident they go knock Makoni in the pine east. Sometimes I make the past still sit down, I left that chair there for be chairman for life. Say sometimes go come back for can be president in Salon. Well, maybe we know what's happen now. Lord continue anyway. Because we can see. Okay, the one of the pictures we see so right now na Facebook, we get a lot of people around JJ Safa, when are the Minister of Finance. The one for Mekume, say 30 economists them. They don't certify them as alone by the Ministry of Finance. Yes, we get 30 people young people energetic, vibrant economists them. We hope say una 30 there. Uno say una small, but una not small. How una the smiles up at the picture. Make we serve the people smile with the economy of Sierra Leone. A big with the big. I see them placard una so. Glad for now. But we want for feel una impact na the economy. But no more, the man who did before na, if na back on get for listen to, well, akbole, what to so then can say, make you continue. They say as the first batch go depart on Sunday, that's not tomorrow, 475 police personnel go left for Somalia on a peacekeeping mission. Yeah, the UK where they inside police back for make people a name come inside that list today. Small. Even the time I be there salon, a lot of people meet me on this one. Say, then they take money na police officers, they hand them. Just so then go shortlist them for make them be among the batch. Because what you do, most of the one them we left salon, go Somalia. When they come back, then be lost, then they buy Mutuka. because of the amount of money we them paid in there. So because of that, beaucoup angoisse then qui say no more list on come out for short list for go Somalia. All man they tigi. And they say the one that working there before they put them in a list. And can take money. Would that they done with 2 man them? All. I saw the news them be the bang me. When I would pada bit on I left. But salon safe, any as long as it's limited and we no say people and they take a high for benefits. And okay, they will line that. The National Youth Commission say then donate items them will include torchlight and battery to the OSD, Department of Sierra Leone Police. Then give them torchlight because you wouldn't work na salon and net. Then police told them and then checkpoint them. We can flash that torchlight. Eh? You can see, even when you they drive the cam, if then they make so, then they flash their lights before. You know they see, huh? Because the light's not even bright. It's not bright. The torchlights like that. Some of them have now them phone lights. How can you endanger yourself like that? It's just say no more because like them pointing the way they can put in checkpoints then they some of we where they drive later on and net will not say then can they. So by the time they come, you don't lower your speed, you know say checkpoints can always there. But without that, my brother, reflective lights, they not even did it. For make from afar, you don't know say sorry, police checkpoints there under. But now so then give them more. We hope seeing a bright lights, then give them no more. On Tuesday, we get a breaking news. Say Chief Alhaji Sam Sumana, the Oregon State and back as a member of the All People's Congress Party. Yes. So, you remember just now, or the 008 where Sylvia Blyden said that in news they pass around say former President Kuruma na one come back for something na bien some man I be only sit for. And I don't know if you don't see the letter where APC take reinstate Sam Sumana. The letter say the APC NAC don't sit down and then don't meet and then don't forgive Sam Sumana. They say they don't forgive him. So, that being said, they welcome him back come na the APC. And so they say not so. Make we continue. On Tuesday, we began 9 new confirmed cases, 1 death, and 2 new recoveries. Government of Sierra Leone make me say they don't pay 100 billion to oil marketing companies them na salon. The car power ship number 2. Now 2 we get na salon. Number 2, the car power ship within a Klein town go left anytime from now for go back na Turkey. Go left the shores of Sierra Leone. Okay. Make I just give small history how this number 2 come. Number 1 be get problem. When number 1 get problem, boku blackout begin there. Then they count number 2 for come back number 1. I'm talking about the car power ship. They all the supply lights and salon. Then count number 2 for come back number 1. When they fix number 1 done, they not go again link number 2 go. They say, you know what, make number 2 stay. So number 2 in go dock na Klein town, whilst number 1 in the Narakin Tom area. So now then 2 be the salon. Last year for meet up the rains, number 2 be get for left and go. Number 1 be there. Number 2 left and go. Then say what you know because Bumbuna, they generate enough power. That was the reason they gave us last year. They don't know. They say number 2 get for go because number one day go to provide and bumbuna na go to supply waiting number 2 be done the supply, because when the rains can come, bumbuna water level they come up and bumbuna they able to supply good power, whilst now number 2 go just sit on the government go the losses, and so them be tell we last year number 2 go rain season don't come back. Now number 2 get for go back. But this trip, what did they tell we last year, not they tell we this year. They said this trip, number 2, you contracting done. So number 2 get for go because we do, bumbuna don't car up, than a 1, but number 1 now go give you the capacity where number 2 and number 1 be the give. 99 and they tell we now. Say number 1 be the give 30. But number 1 now go begin for give up to 60 megawatts. 60. Then number 1 go begin give. So if number 1 be get the capability for give waiting number 1 and number 2 be the give, why will be get number 2? If not to say, now the same thing say because bumbuna don't come up, the rains they don't come, water they flow now, so we don't need number 2 again. Number 2 can go back where December 1 come, because that's the same thing that happened last year. Where December 1 come near, where the rains they don't begin loss, number 2 can ride come back now in Kleintown. But we now tell we last year, not you now tell we again this year. Until now say number 1 now able to do it in number 1 and number 2 be they do, we they wait. We they wait to make December Kalo see number 2 they count in Bengilengi again for come back in a client town. Lawyer who's news to you na go give now. Make we continue. On Tuesday, the camera be go work on a market and we find out waiting people in the spend in a salon for cook per day, as compared to waiting Imran Silla, where now one of the communication strategists them, now Ministry of Information and Communication waiting be they spend. You be there, you know how the conversation go. As Economic Development Ministry continue their nationwide engagement, Putloko be grip the midterm national development plan. And so the Ministry of Information wants me you for know. We'll be share that in the perception reports. We say Parliament now the second most corrupt institution na salon. That na pampostino. Not to waiting we've been do the other day. Guma, what make me you know say, they never left any room for land grabbers them again. Because then they can put fence round Guma them property for secure the dam na the Guma area na peninsula. The 9th of September, now make 1 year where Francis Ben Kefala be put them teachers them na Kotitri. So be share a post and ask say, do ya waiting salon learn from that particular thing they will be happen. The camera be go waka na the school, the National School for the Deaf, with the Wilkinson Road, and will be engage the head teacher with the day. And please go make you go watch that video day. Make you learn something where you don't know about the National School for the Deaf, and maybe you're able to help in any little way because they need them, and then they call for that. The Trade Ministry set for rollout the National Microcredit Scheme for support small businesses. The camera be go akade to the Trade Minister, and we all be there the other day. We've been discussed about that. On Wednesday, 3 new confirmed cases, 0 death, and 9 new recoveries from coronavirus. And that's on Wednesday day, now we've been dealing with, waiting the minister be tell the camera, where the camera be go waka to Dr. Hinga Sandi, whether the Minister for Trade and Industry. On Thursday, we be start with a post say, make una get radio. Because we do, will they come with a marathon of Alhaji Shamsumana in expulsion from the APC inside 2015. We now be 5 years ago. I tell you, see, everything will happen now, we don't happen inside this platform. Share network will get them. Anything we pass now, we radar. We pass through we platform. Even if not from other sources, we have it. We they keep. Just in case. What's in the come, now can make we go back. We share the first one. Usai all the how the thing unfold from where they say they don't fire him to where they say he go seek asylum na American embassy to how they read him na SLBC. Everything will be shared here. And the reason with the Secretary General by then Bengi why them pull and come on at the party. Now I make I tell you Jesus say if you be see the letter Usai, the same Secretary General write to Alhaji Shamsumana say them forgive him. Inside them audios then the way we play. We say two reasons. One, Eli say he get master's degree we not get. And the other one is say about him being a Muslim and him being a Christian. Then two then they. So if not those two, now then be the accusation at that time, we make them say them pull and come on at the party. So if not be the two thing and then we make them pull Shamsumana come on at APC. How we go tell and say now they don't forgive him? How you say, he say in get master's degree we no get, then he say in a Muslim, we not to Muslim, he say in a Christian, we not to Christian, whatever. But now you say you don't forgive him. How? How the forgiveness relates to what you be accused him for? So you forgive and say waiting. He be say he get masters, we not get masters. Because we also end up play Usai Shamsumana be in first interview to 98.1. Usai talk say he born APC and in go die APC. Is it not the audio? In case you don't forget, I make we can play back 5 years ago. This was what he said. So he go say yes. If he don't talk and so now make he come back. But that's exactly what he be don't say. And inside now, he challenged them. So all waiting and talk na lie and lie. So who that for forgiving company now? Now them for tell and say they don't forgive them, or now for tell and say you forgive them. I will left with that one day. I make a bit tell and say let we they continue. Who say anytime you hear say let we continue, no say something day before where I get for can with. All right. We be land say one of we young doctors them in a salon. We don't get on this platform where na Dr. Mamadou Balde. I may be grant an interview with UN. Me say we have a responsibility to invest in our healthcare system inside Sierra Leone. We be share that post there. Government of Salon wants to make me say this thing I give a cow time because first of all I'm not glad. They say they commit 349 billion leons for construct 41 roads them. Not to say a new road them. Some na new, but some na road they would only the way then get for fix up. But waiting more na me pass all. Na the hypocrisy by Ministry of Finance we go sign this paper. Yes. I'm not happy because waiting do. When they be ready for make that toll road, then tell we say, then go come back and fix the old road so that you go get an alternative route. You know, one day I get for go dig back. I can with all, even the civil society, then Joseph Sano, then all, will be they promise the people of Sierra Leone say, then get for fix the old road. And you know what I'm going to do? Now, the two came on at Tripoli no to jeep me again as alone. Me na car I get. Now, he came on at me. Because on all road then they, if fine for fix the camera and go drive there. But that all road day, my brother, I'm not going to go past me motokadio. I go end up in a garage. I go end up in a garage. I'm not going to go past me motokadio. But I go really, maybe I go take bike. I go really look for pass na the old road. Make we see this old road. How this old road look like. The old road come out from Hastings. From Hastings, that old road they come out. If they go take inside Waterloo, that Benguma road, if they even cross some. They not mix themselves by the road the road and they make. When you want give me one feeling, say, because if they make them, that road, they don't promise for maker. Why make them not for include and begin by this? Before that, then they call inside the village, inside Waterloo village. Now they then call. For go make road inside the village. I'm not against making the one inside the village, but what about in one way? People are still using it. Like me, they use some part of them. And this area outside the district council, now they get the original old road. Where I feel say them for make. Is it that they no say if they make them, motocar then go begin past they not go use the toll road? We want make I feel like for say the one the way they in charge of the toll road, they don't go give them something for make them bypass the old road. This is just my wild thinking, But again, it not go differ from the truth. Because why the old road not for the day? Now then call the road them, they not say the main old road, now Waterloo, we come out from Hastings. It come out from Hastings. In fact, from that Grafton Hastings Junction, they come out. It can't come inside Waterloo. Maybe the road down the road they used before, they left and say it well. When they just fix that toll road, people them want begin go use and they say they're not go able. Then stop because the road is very bad. It's very bad. Now they don't can sign 349 billion loans for make road there. Before that, they go inside Waterloo village. They left the old road. We go connect. We go even lessen people. We no one use toll, not for use the toll, but can use the old road. Mr. Minister, from that day where I hear first, I was waiting for, say Saturday now one pot, all man they talk what you feel. Me self, what I feel for this one, now they talk soon. I think they need for rethink them. They really need for rethink them. They need to, because that road, they self, they need for fix them. Why then go escape her? What if he be say, the one that would in at the toll go don't give them something? Well, if you not say they not give una include them by the list. Make una fix them up. Even the district council headquarters, the road we did it from police station or post office for drive come up. Me first I not get my I not lecture for drive day because he koto te left. If you see them make them, no say president one go there. The last thing they make them, they make what they talk now for go just for grade them, throw it or today, then grade them. The last time we former president be one go then get an hospital they would then they try for make and whatever. These three back then do the same thing because waiting do. President be the go work they want him. They make her. How long for that? Now not go just fix on the correct way and this time they lead to the district council. If they not make the road safe for they go na district council, who's one would then go make again? And what's alone not smaller that small again? I need for wake up. That is wrong. On Thursday, we get 2 new confirmed cases, 0 death and 0 new recoveries from coronavirus. On Thursday, the unheard of happened in Parliament, where the chairman of the Transparency and Accountability Committee in Parliament, Ibrahim Tawa, with all the other members, they say they resign. Waiting do? They say they want to twist their hand. They can't question it, and they ask the Minister of Information about the unbundling of SALCAB. And feel say Yuki business today. President Bio says Sal Cap they make beaucoup money. The minister says Sal Cap the losses. They ask him who do they talk to? The minister vex. Anti-Corruption Commission say they sign an MOU with AYV. They want make me you know that. Audio 009. Sylvia Blyden say, in the pay tribute to President Saka Stephen. The way how Sylvia Blyden don't go the audio, I don't know. If they talk against the leadership of the APC, they expose things them day, then if they try for paint APC as this very good party and Joseph Saidu Momo, Saka Stevens, like this good people for Sierra Leone, which things they wouldn't be done do. I don't know what thing they try to achieve from there or the other, but then part of the home is na APC. It's like say, doctor, you don't burn that bridge day. If na that bridge now they try for bill, and nothing say the bridge go try for bill again. No. Even though you say you they aspire, you don't pull hints them for say they aspire for the 2023. I don't know if now under APC or something you ever go up in new one. Because APC, the one day, where did they? Mba, there they go. Friday, 18 new cases then, 0 death and 0 new recoveries. Freetown City Council will make me say, that's something we don't deal with now. You remember we didn't say, then they go and advise people them for clean their surrounding, or else then go find them up to 500,000. Okay? That same area wouldn't be go that upcon area. Then go they back. In this trip, then talk to the people them back. But now, they don't put the warning. Now they do more today. So in 3 days, then go they back. Then say if they go there, then fend them dirty, then they back. Up to 500,000. Then go charge them. I see this trip, a lot of people, nobody no oppose. A lot of people agree, saying so for do them. But that posting day what we been post. Yesterday, we will get to first storytelling, parable, Naya, and people like them. And so we go continue them every other week on Friday. Yesterday, video be the go around. We say then grab people them for come out inside airports. So people then begin to okay, waiting what happen, no, waiting what happen, waiting what happen, no, waiting what happen. For say now waiting, for say no to waiting. So say we get good relationship with the Director General of Civil Aviation. So I contact them, say, well, there is a video going around. They say, then grab people and for common airport, nobody know did it. I say, what you go and tell we on that? I say, oh, then see the video, but it's a lie. Now people them way can go inside airport when they get business for do they. And then pull and do. But the one them way they on schedule, wait for day, then they inside airport. But the video be tell we otherwise. So I say, well, I don't look around, but I don't find any official statement from Una. As I think you go find, make Una issue official statement for tell we about this particular one, about this video. Because as it is right now, the video is all over social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, all side, and people in the build another story for the video. I say, okay. And also, when then they be the gone, somebody contact me again for tell me say, Morocco airline or Air Morocco, they don't cancel in flight and be supposed for day on Air Morocco for Cam Salon. He say, but they don't cancel in flight. So people then begin put 2 and 2 together, say, it look like for say, We see they don't get people in Ado, then they don't cancel Air Morocco flight. That be say something they happen at airport we will not know about. So I be able to ask him again. I say, what's in the happen? Flights and cancel for go salon. Then he began for forward me the schedule. And he tell me say all the flights in we did this so they are scheduled for Sierra Leone already. So I began for ask and say, well, the person we can ask we is send we the text na Air Morocco. Now he say, I say, but by this list we send me Air Morocco not dey. Now I say yes, Air Morocco not dey because Air Morocco not even begin fly go salon yet. Because Morocco still dey on lockdown. So the flights not dey come out dey for Cam Salon. Now I say, well, it go still fine no, for make una make an official statement. So because of that engagement today, we see the two statements we come out from Airport Authority and from Sierra Leone Civil Aviation. What he explained to me, what I tell you now so, when the press release then come out, now so then be right day. I don't know, other than footstep, then one for Fala, but make we they continue. Make us see. Another thing we make you see waiting you they see with the 57th ordinary session of ECOWAS. People and they ask question. Where is the president of Sierra Leone? Where President Julius Maada Bio? President Julius Maada Bio in office be contact we, the nation, on the 27th of August. Say the president, they go on a private visit to Lebanon. That was one. That was on the 27th of August. After that, we see news then come out say the president gets COVID-19. Newspaper then, and they write them from Lebanon. No official statement from Information and Communication or from the office of the president. However, after the 1 week expire, another posting come out say the president be undergo checks and he well and good and he go extend in stay na Lebanon and he go pa in private visit. After that, we see the spokesperson for the president, Yusuf Kekatoma, he can on Facebook page and can write say the president go extend in visit and he go gladly for come home very soon. That was on the 3rd of September. He say waiting very soon. Very soon. That's so he say. Okay. Today the 12th day of September 2020. From the 3rd to the 12th, 30 days, the president not come very soon yet. And we see Usai ECOWAS be meet for the 57th ordinary session. Now the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Nabila Tunis, now be attend for Sierra Leone. The president was not among the presidents them, the heads of states them, we been did. Rather, now we foreign minister, and be team up outside the president get for team up. So this private visit where the president go pa, is it so important than the 57th session of ECOWAS? Some people they ask. Say, yes, we know say extending visits, but why not the foreign minister na for go team up for the president? Where the president say na private, not to even official visit, Egopa na Lebanon. A lot of questions don't they ask now. Where is President Bio? If President Bio need talk, why should Ministry of Information and Communication not talk? And why should the Office of the President not give? We're waiting at the update on the President. Why? So private visit and this one of the ordinary session. What's going on with our president? For make matters worse, well, Sidomu will not even know self say the young girl we just turned 5, the president's daughter, not go with them. We don't know that. But the mama, when the first lady come, you can share pictures for showing how the young girl be celebrating 5th birthday na salon, where in not there with them na Lebanon. So some people like question say, most of the time they travel and they go to this young Pekin. Why them for left and go for this private visits, but they no more. Everybody they talking on. So now make a be ask say if the aviation then say now so them be one left that video make it go viral no money, not talk nothing. So now make a be go ask and say, Paddy, una need for make an official statement. I beg. Because you know I make una falamakata the one and day. We know they talk. Or you feel say salon people just get na hand. Because some people they ask say, okay, it's the taxpayers' money. So at least this private visit will done the extend. How many people can go save by this private visit? Whether the taxpayer money, because that last posting tell say get for dinner hotel. And not a cheap hotel, it's a president. Mr. not go want me president for go dinner cheap hotel. So definitely in a 5-star hotel he get for goodie. And then they get for cost the people of Sierra Leone boku money. Where we president? Would they ask? Or I just get nan. Now they catch salon people them. Or na oju koko na la and bizabody. Now they catch salon people them for ask where the president. Because on the 3rd, they already don't tell we say the president don't extend in private visit. So make we just deal with that. Get the extension on and wait till you see the president. You ask him waiting. You want for ask him. Well, this is not the thing that we pass through Sierra Network. And inside the AAA self don't make your own point. But make we come with Usman Toli for your summary for the week. Yes, Usman Toli, welcome on board, sir. Your summary, sir.
Hello, everybody, and hope say everybody they get a nice weekend. And thank you very much, AAA, for giving a summary of what happened this week. First, I will just want to commend you for the program where you don't devise the storytelling and parable and the good old days. I think say na fantastic, na two fantastic program than that. It give you a variety na the program, and I'm sure a good number of the people are really happy over the storytelling and parable program where you come with yesterday. So that's very good. And also, I will thank Sarah Network for the fantastic job we wanna do for go do that donation to that school baba where been taking NPSC when we get an accident. I think say this now some of the things then we need in that country today, not to for just talk. And I will give me special thanks to Dr. Isatu for an exceptional hard work where they put on this Sarah Network Foundation, Charity Foundation. I really appreciate the fantastic job where they do. And AAA, I see your frustration where they express in terms of the toll road. And I don't tell you right from the start, say the toll road itself is a scam. Where you look at the terms of the toll road itself is a scam. You go imagine, all the other small road, they're inside the list for maintain the road and that road is one of the key roads then in that country. That old road is very, very key to the transport network in that country. If then maintain that road, you will see say some of the traffic will face, it will help for minimize that traffic day. But what do you think say, they're responsible for exempt that road day? It's simple. Imagine, the entire system, how they set up the toll road itself. I mean, it's 62 kilometers, you get 3 toll stations in there. Each time you go, they cab, they pay. Then it affects the hardship of the country. And when you hear about the price, then they all affect. It increase, it cost me in that country because the drivers themselves, they pass the cost to the consumer. Imagine a 62-kilometer road, it cost me $161 million. That is to say, roughly about, I think, $2.6 million for 1 kilometer road. You think, say, they're going to allow you then go make another alternative road where they get them money then for pay to the Chinese people? It's not go too easy. With a 25 years concession timeline. Game, AAA. I don't want to let you just waste your time on that. Otherwise, that road, we all know, say, a very strong key road where if they open them up, the Chinese contractors, they know we will get the money as simple as that because of the kind contract we then sign. 25 years concession timeline with $161 million. It's a lot of money. So no waste your time. We all know the secrets of that. Then also, I want to use this opportunity for sensitize with people about the micro credit facility where the Minister of Trade they say they can roll out. I want to let with people that really take advantage. The one that we really need them, let them take advantage of the situation. So I want to sensitize with people how to go about it. It's very important. First of all, the loan itself, the minister column, is a Munafa funds, which is just benefit to the people. So the government don't initially put down 50 million, it don't put down 50 billion leons, which is just slightly under $5 million. So in other words, this money they done. So every year then go add them. Now from this money, they pass give the bank or any financial institution where go they roll out this money in the form of loans to the people. So what the people where want benefit from this fund? What them for do now? Then for go to the agency where they call small medium enterprise development agency. I don't know who's street way in Africa, but anybody who want benefit for go to SMEDA, where na the small medium enterprise development agency. Ask for that agency there. When you go there, then we will explain to you more. If you need training, if you need preparation, how to get a loan, as long as you get the intention, you get the plan for grow the business. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether a cookery they sell, whether a battery they sell, or you just come out school. As long as you get your business plan, you're able to convince them people and they officially will put you on the scheme. As long as you get that clear business structure, you get your business plan, you explain clearly, then convince officially and for able to give you this loan. So this loan, not to forgo buy television, not to forgo buy dress, not to forgo buy house, not to forgo buy land, now for let you grow up your business. As I want to let everybody understand this. For we own people that way they listen. It no matter whether you go school, you don't go school, as long as the intention is you get the plan for grow up your business. And the advantage where if you owe this money fine, you know, you're able to pay them, not to give them, they give you not to grant and call a loan, business loan. So if you owe that money, they fine, you're able to pay them back to the time where they give you. Yeah, next time they will able to give you more. So now the advantage that. And it will build up your credit rating for say you are possibly good for pay money back. So that's the advantage. And the bank where they lend you or the financial institution where they lend you, then self go able to grow up, and then next time they go able to lend more for grow up the economy. So now the advantages of that kind of loan here where the government they roll out. So I want would I not say you need them, let take advantage of the situation. And then finally, AAA, the issue of SALCAP. I just want to talk a little bit about that. The SALCAP issue is quite sensitive. It expose a lot of things. It teaches you a lot of things. The reason is we don't see this over and over. In other words, there are a lot of inconsistencies. Now, this administration, not only the first 10 is really talk AAA. There are a lot of inconsistency. The thing where really annoyed me, yeah? Then they come up with them paper away, then they or can a studio or can a public media can talk good things. This is a clear example now. The president come, praise SALCAP, they do well, all kind of power, we don't improve SALCAP, they do well because of the report where they don't get. See what everybody come up behind them. You know, the MPs say they will just go in a parliament, go give them document, then they imagine if they might not be scrutinized on document here, or if these guys them be corrupt. Yeah? Therefore just pass them paper then they. This is why we need an assertive parliament for the scrutinize some of them things here. Not for just go, then, hey, hello, yeah, that's it. No, we want an assertive parliament for the scrutinize some of them here where them people are they bring come forward. Yeah, you see how they expose them, the discrepancy. How you will come less than 6 months or just over 6 months, I would say. Yeah, you don't make a big statement. His Excellency the President don't praise SALCAP, don't talk good things about SALCAP. Now because they get their own ulterior motive, we probably me and you don't know now, yeah. But we know saying a game they play, AAA. Make no mistake about it. Game they play. Yeah? Because we know say the process of unbundling, this is not the first time. And we don't see no benefit out of the unbundling process. Yeah? We don't see other institutions and other organizations then. Yeah? Where they're not unbundled, yeah, we don't see no benefit out of them. Then get other motive, then get an hidden agenda. See the man desperate for make sure say this thing happen. Exempt SALCAP. He gets an intention. But as God will have it, here we have a man called Honorable Tawa. We Tawa panel, expose them. Show say, we are no longer prepared to accept the nonsense here with it going. So we must commend Honorable Tawa for the good work we do, and let them continue for expose. We need Parliament for be more assertive. Therefore, therefore do the job. As I said, AAA now the most powerful institution because now they the people and they because the fact that not all man they go to Parliament and they could send them for go represent we. Yeah. So now then they make the laws and then they play the oversight duties, and at the same time, now then they for make sure say the laws that were in the past, they make sure say they check the excesses that will happen now that government day. But if they don't do that, I think say it will be very difficult for push that country to go before. So I will stop here, give the chance to other people, and thank you very much, AAA. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Usman Tony. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Another one way I think I not become with the headline them, we pass na the radar. Now for say the Commissioner Francis Ben Kaifala say make people they know what you make a call way at them. Remember that talk from Honorable Tawa and also Paranta Wali, where they all two be they call name and talk, waiting for talk. I say anti-corruption then at the advanced stage now. He left small number for the whole thing done. So we are waiting for that findings. We wait for that findings there. I hope. I hope say that findings they no go can find Tawa one thing. Because now that thing they now gonna say finally somebody they behind anti-corruption. Yes, Dr. Aissatou Kakejalo, you're welcome. Waiting a summary for this week, ma.
Yes, hi. Good evening, everyone. I hope to see everybody to do well. Happy Saturday. The rest of the weekend is better for many, and everybody. And also, I want to say COVID-19, our country, we don't begin to see high numbers. This really beginning to worry me again. We want to get some stable numbers, some lower numbers, So whenever you start seeing high numbers, it's either two things. It's either you just sit and say, okay, now then they do more testing. So they really begin to identify who are the people among the communities, different communities, that we get COVID-19, or we don't begin to get new cases because the crowding, the lack of adherence to COVID-19 measures. We include social distancing, mask wearing, hand washing, along with other things that we NACOVAC don't put in place, as well as within the WHO along with CDC. So let people then take COVID-19 very seriously. The number of them is then continue to go down. Now that's not a good thing. I need to tell you, say we country they on the right track, but at the moment the numbers then begin to go up, it make me worry, and we need for take the whole thing back very seriously and know that it's needed. So definitely put those measures in place and try to adhere. It's very important. And in terms of within really we country to go through and all the cases that we don't outline today, Neo take, really it's like saying kindness, to the people of Sierra Leone, because we all say, too many people then they suffer in Sierra Leone compared to how many people then really where they live a better life, and the Afrobarometer don't really show we say, people then they suffer in that country. And also talk to the camera, you can always go around for show we exactly looking at some of the things where we face in the nation. So we really need for pray and hope that the people that are within our leadership position, within our place, for forget the heart, the kind heart, for let them treat Sierra Leoneans them with the utmost dignity and respect. Now that I pray for, now that I hope for, and I hope and know say now that most of we in Sierra Leone they hope for, whether or not we they live abroad or we they live within the country. So the few politicians them or patriotic citizens that we don't begin to come up there, say, what, somebody they prevent them from doing their work, where we say they give them the zeal for let them decide for quit the job or resign the position, now a good start. We hope we get many more of those type of people that can stand up, to corruption, that can stand up to things we really know will benefit the people of Sierra Leone. We hope we get more of those, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa, we decide for, resign from the, that committee where it head of. So we really hope say we get many of the parliamentarians who they serve different constituencies because if you really care for you people you really understand that they're into politics to get yourself rich, rather you're into politics because you want to make a change, because you want to make a difference in the community. Those are the things that you run for opposition. And then as you do that, really one of the members, which I think I watch on other platform where he say they do very well, I believe in him now, Honorable Abubakar, something, I can't get his last name, but he was the one that actually stood up to, the Minister of Information that day say he was arrogant, and in community they do so many good things. They build, hospitals, where they come up different projects, now them kind of thing we want to see from the members of parliament as they represent the different districts or different constituencies not the nation. Because Sierra Leone can only go forward if we all do our own part, because we all get a role and responsibility as citizens of that nation. So that's now one thing I beg and I ask, I hope that we all come on board and try for hope for, better things happening in the nation. We really want to see light now we country. That community will get light. When at the Baptist community, we're really happy for that, then don't get light, for after how many years, and then we hope that the entire nation of Sierra Leone, get light, because, light can only, beautify Sierra Leone, because the country is already a beautiful place. It's a beautiful land. We do have all the resources. It's just that we don't know how to use and manage them. And we hope that will come to light. And in terms of the president in visit or where he is, now something where I don't understand why Sierra Leoneans then still say the need for make the citizens and say they not get brain, or they don't understand which are some of the things that when the president needs to do. You left your country, you go on a delegation, you go on any form of visit, your nation needs to know. In case of anything, they know say this night to go on now with country, with president, whether not on a medical visit, whether not on a conference, then is very important for that. Come out. If you not come out, the spokesperson needs to talk about that along with the Ministry of Information. That's what that department is there for, to let the general public know exactly what's going on in the country. But yet, we need to get that. And this is not how you do leadership. I feel like there's so many, mismanagement, they need to follow steps, and they need to follow rules and regulations, or waiting, even in the Constitution, or waiting at the, way they into politics, some of the things that we need for do. I don't feel that they follow anything. And Lord, just see that things that already happened within the last few months are just unacceptable. And I believe, now something where Sierra Leoneans and therefore become very aware of as they make decisions in 2023, because this is not the way forward. This is just putting us in backward states rather than forward states. And then that's all I get for for today. And I call on ACC again, Francis Benkaifala, I'm on this with you. You need to fight for our nation. Be neutral, try to, identify problems and not be, judgmental to one side and then, try to attack the other side. Try to be neutral, try to be a Sierra Leonean that can do the right thing for that nation, because as we all know, corruption is the reason why our country is not going forward, and we do want to go forward. And that brings me into yesterday's storytelling. It was a good one. Many people have different things that you can relate to or that you will understand and take, one or two things from that and know that, what we really drift away from things that we usually do, and then just know that, these are good memories. And I want to say, I believe, along with all the ones I said yesterday to continue, we should continue that and see what, it would help us do going forward. And I want to Sarah Network Charity Foundation, Sarah Network family know that, the young boy what we don't discuss now last week, that we don't know exactly what his where he is and looking at the state with Mohammed Matia, where if you go take NPSC exam on that day, he sustained a head injury. So we just did a donation yesterday. We just usually after any donation we can come about and talk about the things and way we do. So as you see today, some of the things where we don't do, from where we start, meaning we'll start full force with donations and Sarah Network Charity Foundation. We're a non-profit charity foundation. And for all those that are in the United States, just know that if you decide for donate, at the end of the year, you can really write off your taxes. This is not a non-profit charity foundation. We get a 501c3 and approved. So definitely, that was effective April of 2020. Some of the donations that we don't do, which strictly, if you can share a slide for me, I just want to go over that. So, so as I say, we do a donation for a young boy who sustained a head injury. Sarah Network family, many people then donate, and along with the donations, then we'll raise, we come up to $555. Sarah Network Charity Foundation from the funds then we would only get from different donations. Then along with some fundraising, then we would save the money. We also add to the money for complete the donation. So we spend 7 million euros to the young boy and in family. And the main reason for this donation was to ensure that the boy gets a neurological assessment along, so that then we'll do CT scan, if not MRI. And the reason for the CT scan really enough to identify if there's any residual, effect from that trauma where he sustained. Because if we can recall what I discussed about traumatic brain injuries, we talk about some of the things that can happen. And this young boy, they continuously complain of persistent headache. And that's not something that concerns me. It concerns many of us on this platform. Yeah. So, and we feel say if this not been just a mild concussion, that problem could only resolve by now. But it's been over a month and this is still happening. So we feel say the most important thing for do with the money and for let people get a head neurological evaluation along with a scan, and from that now whatever left over from the money, your mama can use them for help them with school things and way to go school, and from time to time if Sarah Network Charity Foundation feels it, then we will come up and help in any way we go do that. And we want to tell everybody, thank you. We represent in our Freetown, and the two journalists that will come on, Mr. George, through John Why they say, therefore, give you a report on the coverage. And then Mr. Bokari, from Kenema, and helping with the donations then for the mask, Nabu and Kenema. And my big sister, where they represent me, they with all these things that are going on when it comes to donation, and Sarah Network Manager Abib. So we visit Adjafanta Kake, and which if you don't watch the video, we don't go out today, you go see that now my sister, and they really do this for us, because without her, I cannot do it because I'm here coordinating it, but I'm not on ground. She's doing that. And Sarah Network Media, then they did what we did, and then we backbone media representative, then therefore all the donations that we don't take place from April to now. So we want to tell them thank you. And we get Isatu can cover, Kona can cover, Abib now the Sarah Network Manager, himself can be part of all this. And before we even get with Sarah Network comedy actors, then we don't take place. So we want to tell everybody thank you, and we do hope for the best for Mohammed Matia. We want for hope say that we can come out, any problem, in brain will really affect post-traumatic stress disorder can happen from traumatic brain injury. And currently, We, like I mentioned, we are a non-profit charity organization. We registered at the state of New York. We are a tax exemption status, charity foundation. So trust us, believe in us that we can make a difference together. And we want for also everybody to see some of the things that we don't do from when we begin this whole thing. Prior to now, AAA done sponsor a school in Waterloo since 2017. So we want to continue for really champion that school. Then we want to give you assistance to the school, and we will continue. We will start that, effective this academic year. Also, we want to identify schools them where it be say, they need some help. We can to, fund, school supplies, especially benches. If you feel say there's a school that really needs help, please reach out to us via email explaining looking at some of the constraints that the school they face. Then we go take them from there. And also, we want for really, which if you see the slide going on, you see that we've done a few other things, along with what we did yesterday. So I'll just leave that for you to see on the screen. But what are some of the upcoming projects that we really want to focus on? I see a school where we need help. One of the prime time news on AYV, which, really I try to reach out and see how we will support that school day, because they really mentioned that they need some help. So hospitals, each year we want to really identify about 4 to 5 hospitals across the nation and see how we will help them with medical supplies each year. And that go along with the schools them too. We want to identify schools and we need, school supplies, we need benches, and then as I don't mention, the Waterloo School definitely going to be on we own platform now and we own projects, then we'll go for really continue for the do. And then we want to do ongoing support for in terms of COVID-19 measures then which we don't do, but if anything come up, we're definitely going to be out there to give our own support. And starting January 2021, because we mission statement, if you're not really going to the website for read, waiting at some of the mission statement, or what they try to achieve, when it comes to this charity foundation, we want to provide scholarship to college students or university students in the country. The application they did up in January of 2021. There's criteria that has to be met. We'll get about, 3 to 5 students each year. We will provide scholarship funding, just for help them. We're not going to pay everything for them, but definitely we will give them some support. Then also on top to the camera, we have been watching, like there was a war wounded people them in our retail community. So we want to reach out to them sometime, late December or early January with some help. But how can we do this? We can only do this with everybody's support, through donations. Also help, for buy some of the things and what we get as fundraising items. And also we look around to see waiting at some of the grants them where they out there we will apply for let them will give we funds so that we will really try for, meet with mission statements and also see the vision we really want in Sierra Leone. But we can only do this together. And I really call on every Sierra Leonean to join us in doing this. We don't join me, we want to tell you, thank you, we continue to support we charity foundation, because this foundation a Sarah network, family foundation, not to just 1 or 2 person. Everybody, they do this collectively. And I want to say thank you. And I want to say #Salon Strong, and we can do this together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Aissatou. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Well, we are waiting Dr. Aissatou don't able for Lena table for we. In summary for the week, then it come with an update for the charity foundation. I believe say if you not part of the person with the WhatsApp group, definitely one way or the other at one time you don't donate, we not discriminate. But if you want to be part of the WhatsApp group, the charity foundation WhatsApp group, one of the criteria for just donate. And when you donate, definitely you go be a member of the group and you go able to see how we don't handle things deeply. But I want to make you know, say, again, you're able to buy things the way they sell. We get water bottle from, if you're in the UK, if you're in the US, just contact me. Yeah? We get a lot of things them within at the UK now. We get t-shirt. You don't see the t-shirt there on one or two people them. Eh? So please, we ask, do you want the way the UK more? Because US, no, I know, we don't try. But we need for try more because we get a lot of things them at the UK. We get a lot of things them at the UK and we go really like for renting and they for sale. You know? Because now we sell, the charity gets the money and the charity gets the small part where they go towards the donation. Do ya? Make we not forget that one day. With a big. Whatever you want for contribute, we are available. You self don't say. If you don't see the video yet, go on SN Radio. We want to talk about them first, but we will post the link tomorrow morning on the Facebook page. If you're not able to go on YouTube, but if you click and still, it will carry you go on YouTube, make you watch. Let you see the donation to the young man who will be involved by the accident. We will talk and do. The real deal, the real talk and do now by ID. Yeah? We will tell you, say, trust the process and we will tell you about the CI network process will. We will say, trust the process, trust we. What they talk and do, if we talk them, we do them. I just want to make you know that one day. Say, we talk and we do them. But please, we need we all support, yeah? We need we all support because now where you put small, myself put small, all man put small, now we were able to do it we they do. Yeah? With all hands on deck, we're able to do them. You know, say them boat man, say for them come and push boat for going inside water or for come out and water, waiting in the Allah. Also, sorry, yeah. Also, sorry, yeah. Hip. We're in the Allah, here for everybody gets together. But they say hip will push with one force we all. So please, we need for we all can ear on aya. So we wait for the contact them. The one at the UK we want buy. The one them waiting at the US we want buy. Please contact me. They are lovely items. So say a network force will not phone you. In case you don't know. Ask the one that we don't buy with t-shirt or whatever way they sell. It's the original. With t-shirt the first. Not was in a t-shirt to go buy, we go print logo. They know from the factory. From the factory. And so we will get when they cut them all to size. So not a t-shirt with the buy, we put logo. They no. The material from the factory. So please, if we save to go the extra mile, we need well self for join and make we come with us friend. Make we waiting in get for in summary for today. Yes, us friend, you get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, for giving me the platform. And thanks to previous speaker and thanks to the effort we Dr. do let the effort for raise up this charity fund and organize some other half in them. And we will praise some of who help them. Let God will open the way for them. We will support the little one. And we don't just want for help, let continue for help. Because the more the citizen will think I know they take coconut. So now a majority of people learn together and they make the effort can like I illustrate and find the boats. So we hope so everybody will be for help, we help. Then anyone who ready for help will not get to let God continue for provide and let will push before. Because goodness will always reflect on individual. What we just see in the week, looking at the parliament area, more of footing happen, the more the main concern. Because they come all na day because they build papa and they build the mommy for everyone in that country day. Now two incidents they happen, they more we look a bit of a concern how they are dealt with. The first one I think they may look at commission auditing of the central bank and another body again was set up for them to do some auditing and look what thing that they do in performance and we'll see what thing go they back. Then the second next following day after that one day, and then bring up the issue of waiting bring about the unbundling. So then present this matter in parliament. But when you look at all them things there, you go look see waiting at the issue here is a matter of people them for do waiting they require in the area said they are elected. Some will say we want for do. But we clearly say it looks like this is the time some people and they say we want for do waiting we there for. And then they see another group where they say, we want to do based on waiting me want let it be. So if another one then angle they happen not only on one or two occasions, but we hope say that people then will take on board say, oh, they are now this one let it do. But when you look at the decision in Parliament of bringing waiting now the submission with Parliament one for give, and we are irresponsible for this submission for let it pass on based on the department, then the method wherein they apply for let it bring out this message, they go see say now if inside a group, if we set up say now then criteria there or now the law this or that thing there how they look. But if they not follow that thing there, then you go do other thing, it will be different because the law says sometimes we agree say when you bring them the person we responsible now they can say now so thing he do except now this party in here for play. Or una just go decide no more well now so we feel like we get the thing. So now two things they happen now where in one part they say not to waiting the people they expect say they go do. If the law say now that man they don't come, it's a like in give your own version. But if they not allow let that man they give version one person give, and that means inside that particular gathering they would they don't gather, there was something which was meant to have done, then somebody follow in your own instinct for give a decision. So it comes for select people and would they go with waiting any side where they put a law or where they say that this govern this, that this we for do. So if they want, if the majority of individuals in any civil area now, it be now na parliament to any society, when a civil society area where people then will say this responsible for the population, let we decide for them or will they govern them. Let people then go with waiting day na book. Or let them go with waiting will be done agree say na so would they do, then criteria will go follow. If we not get the criteria wouldn't they follow, then in the end there is always going to be a backlog where the people are not agree. And I bring about especially inside that parliament this week here, because you see one wouldn't discredit first the bank governor and bring her inside. In fact, during that very first day, there was even a broadcast where mistakenly somebody go broadcast and they get for tell and stop them and interrupt them. And I've seen that AYV mistakenly. So before even they get for continue the broadcast. So you will see say there are things going on with like say prayers they expose some of the things. But it come about in what are you meant to do? Who's are you day? The place where they put you. Now that one that you they do where people expect say they will get a gain from it, or the benefit now for you your individual or now for the whole sector. So if that is what individuals are going with any area, and then mommy they look say, and that one day they get for the tribe begin they do. When you go in a place, do and delegate what they ask you for. Because if you do what they ask you for, based on not your opinion, on based on what people and believe and what they see, and then there will be no argument in any area. But sometimes, because of again biasness, people and then they don't fear, or people then get their own selfish ego, their own self way when they look at things, then they decide say, well, we'll just go with the flow. But if people are always not going with the flow, and then people like me now, they will not say then people are ready for help. Because some people have the question say now if Trava not just the example, enough for not resign from that position there. But when you look at again, not only in one, as some people they say, there is a lot of them will say that one day. But as long as they get this type of character, then they always apply this particular character in any scenario, in anything where they bring up, or in any decision, not only for their own, but when they decide for the purpose of being there, so people then will day, then we will expect say people then will able for live to expectation. And then in the parliament, so it's a likelihood say still get the voice for talk. We say go there to the committee. But in that committee, there are others who will see say, well, this other people then go they observe we for look, waiting what they do. Because now waiting they see they happen at parliament. The only difference is these are the independent body where they audit. So if they choose them for do the auditing, then they expect them for do waiting them for do. But other people in back, they want to observe us, want to onlookers. So based on their performance, the parliament back, then we're able to listen, say, well, we'll not agree to this. This is an area of just decision making, collaboration, doing your own work, and trying to understand. I really they go with waiting at the norms, and people then decide for they follow those kind of things, and other people then will take those footsteps. But when you go there for your own individual decision, then all other things they not go work out. Now, same way, even come to the other one where they say, now let we separate electricity from this side to this side, or let we separate the fiber optic to this. It comes to all that area there. But the fact is there that are we following, waiting, would they decide, say, that this will get for do? So it means there are other decisions which we are going on, wherein somebody will bring your opinion and your fact, and then he present them, instead of he follow the method, but because of there is a majority, and then obviously people then will say, let we go into this. So if it has been going on and going on and going on, there are split ideas. Me, I believe on this. This way, I believe on this. Then the one way always feel say, me, I get authority. If one for say, like, bring this, like, we're able to change the situation because of me own way. But if others then they see the facts, not for their own personal needs, then obviously people then go able to go before. It will help with anything where they see them will implement. It will help with any side where they see that police say, with the accident will do this, they will go and go do what they do. Because when they're not doing, we go check them and really make sure say this they do. If not commission, if not something where justice one lay beside the justice system, that justice in the justice system, then na government go, oh, something happened, yeah. If why you not do this, why you not do this? Make us summon all those who are involved. But make us not wait for ready-made information when they bring up to me. And when you bring ready-made information, when an individual, so based on what people don't believe, now they bring all these issues now, we would see right now, will it happen. So, but all I say, if this continue, where there are people who will always talk for say, no, not to show we agree, or not to this format, because we go to police, I mean, and a court, it gets strategies that way the judge go follow before he will do verdict. You get a root of verdict. What they bring a root of verdict? Now waiting the evidence we get based on whether if they see that jurors, the OTSFC, then bring this together, then people then decide and say, well, like this. So all those kind of things, the same way back, if anything, on an auditing or a decision or an act they want to amend, or something they have to do for people their own benefit, let one person not do them. And the area of how they call them, transparency of waiting at the do. Make an account for them in evidence where it will be some people will match. You don't get a doubt. If I go procure something, there should be something seen in out of procurement. If I necessarily know more, I just want to bring up in terms of like just a one topic in the area of people and decision in parliament, so that they will able for no say then say then get their own side when they play for people them. So that's how you know more want for Roban. Apart from that, the week it was just a bit busy and hectic week in terms of Sierra Leone. Thank you very much for giving the platform.
Thank you very much, Usfriend. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes. You're most welcome, sir.
Yes, welcome. Sir. Well, we don't get summary from Usman Toli. We get from Dr. Aissatou Kake Jallo. We don't get from Usfriend.